Yeah, we're doing Federation Force. Why not? I've never played it before. Maybe it'll be fun. Who knows? Maybe it's the best Metroid Prime game. Not many people have even played it, so who even knows? Does anyone watching, do any of the VOD watchers, does anyone know if this game is any good? I guess we're gonna find out. Hi. Yep, I'm Stream Man, here to stream, man. Frontier. I've never played any Metro ROM hacks, but you don't see me being big on them, except maybe ZM Desolation. I don't know. I don't know very much about Metroid ROM hacks. I've never even heard of ZM Desolation. Hi, everyone. Anything but FNAF 4? Anything but FNAF 4. But I said we'd do it this month. We're gonna do it this month. You missed Prime 4 second half. How'd it go? It was boring. It was real bad. I have a couple of days for FNAF 4. I know that. I know that. There's still time. We have, like, what? 4 days left? Plenty of time. Is it worth watching this over man locks himself in hot car to prove babies and dogs are weak? Probably not. That sounds like grade A quality YouTube slop right there. You can't imagine what it would be like to stream the desert hunting. I mean, it's mostly like a podcast, because the gameplay is so mindless, so we just talked about stuff. What are my thoughts on Yoshi's Island? You feel my thoughts I had previously on it? I enjoyed it. It was my first time actually playing the game to completion, because anytime I tried to play it before, I tried to play it how you're supposed to, getting all the shit, and it was boring. So this time I was like, I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna try to get to the end of the stages, and it was a lot better that way. And then I went back to try to get everything again, and it was fucking terrible. So, tripling down on my shit about fucking collectibles in the 2D Mario games. No one can stop me. You've been on a Mega Man marathon, and man, they really do feel like the same exact game? Yes. Maybe the X games are more... Someone tell me, because like the X games span many consoles, right? It's like SNES to PlayStation to like PS2. So surely those games have to go through more evolution, right? And be more different. I mean, already X is an evolution of Mega Man. How dare Brian not have fun playing the game the way you like to play it? Honestly, I don't even know how anyone could have fun 100%ing this game. It is such a pain in the ass. X is kind of the same, but they do introduce different mechanics and characters. X games are very overrated. Well, I've only played the first one, and I thought it was pretty great. Just streamed this probably like Yoshi. I enjoyed Yoshi's Island when I played it recently. It was fun. I'll try the other Yoshi games at some point. Rewind on NSO makes collectibles tolerable. I've never liked using, like, rewind features on emulators. You know, that's like the ultimate no consequences for making mistakes. That's lame. Can't wait for me to play Mega Man X Command Mission. I am aware of that game. That's like a JRPG. I'm probably, certainly, definitely not going to play it. Have I heard of Zato? I know Zato, the Guilty Gear character. X2 is X1, but cooler when you start with Dash. Yeah, I mean, I assume the first couple... I think the first 3 are all SNES games, and, like, I've seen them, and they all look like the same game, but... later games maybe change it up? Maybe? Hopefully. What's my opinion on retro achievements? Dumb. I think achievements in general are dumb and bad for games. That was a whole topic in my video on 100%ing and why it's bad in games. That I might make one day, eventually. I'm actually doing it. That's right, Alpha. I'm actually doing it, because I've never played it. Maybe it's good. For testing, I played, like, the first, like, mission and a half, and I was like, okay. It's not bad. It's better than Prime 4. Probably. It can't be worse than Prime 4. Let's be real. Trilogy of SNES, Trilogy of PSX, and 2 on PS2. Can someone explain this to me? Because I've never understood this. Why do people call the PlayStation the PSX? What is the X? Where does that come from? I don't understand. I call it the PS1. What is the X? That's the original name when revealed? Wait, really? It was called the PlayStation X? They want to be different? Do I plan on watching in theaters next? What movie do I plan on watching in theaters next? I don't know. I heard mixed things about the Mummy movie. And Hail Mary. Not like super sold on it. Maybe I'll see it. I don't know. Probably Evil Dead Burn, because I really like the Evil Dead movies. Oh, we should start playing video game. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, we're doing this. Wait, Cosmic Calendar Year 20X6? The Metroids take place, like, this century? Okay, so this takes place after Prime 3. Guess you gotta watch the new Evil Dead trilogy. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise? What was it called? Evil Dead Rise, I think? It was really good. Well, this is inconsistent with Prime 4, because in that we have robots pilot the robots. Have I seen Knives Out? Yeah, that's a good movie. I saw the second one too, which was not as good, but still good. Oh yeah, so a thing about this, we're playing at the original resolution. I'm not using upscaling, because this game, upscaling doesn't work. If you try to upscale it, then some things will be upscaled, but a lot of things won't be. Like, when you're in first person, like, the visor on the corners will be upscaled, but the actual game is still 240p, or whatever it is on 3DS. So I think there's some sort of screen effect that they have that renders at that resolution no matter what. So unless there's a way to disable that effect or scale it, it's gonna be at a low resolution no matter what. So I just said, fuck it, we'll just play at the original resolution. It's fine. Oh my god, General Alex Miles. Miles? This should be Miles McKenzie. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to be using gyro because Mino has gyro in my controller, unfortunately. I want to get a gyro controller, but I had one, and then it broke, and then I got a new one that's not gyro. Someone's got to make, like, the ultimate controller that has all the things in it. Yeah, that's probably fine like that. Learn how to move a camera. Did they think Metroid was the kind of popular series they could do a spin-off without the protagonist? It's more so, I think, you know, it's like Four Swords, or in the case of 3DS, Triforce Heroes. I think they just wanted to do a co-op game with Metroid Prime. Because Nintendo, they really want to do, like, multiplayer co-op stuff, I think. But they shouldn't want that. I mean, they can, it's just they don't go about it the right way. Like, with Zelda, like, Four Swords, and especially fucking Triforce Heroes, that's... People don't want to play as 4 Links in, like, a level-based challenge thing. People want to do, like, 2-player co-op. One is Link, one is Zelda. Like, going on the full adventure, you know? That's what they should do for the next 2D Zelda. They have playable Zelda now. Like, the final boss of Echoes of Wisdom felt like you were doing co-op. Just do it, all the way. Go for it. Oh yeah, this is one of them terrible tutorials. Like Mario 3D World? Well, sort of, you know, Mario 3D World and, like, the 2D Marios are, like, you know, kind of built for single player, and they let you play multiplayer. I'm talking about, like, you know, co-op puzzles, like, really, where you gotta work together with your teammate and rely on each other. Kind of like Four Swords. Like, Four Swords does it alright. It's just then it also has, like, it in, like, an arcadey kind of, like, level-based thing. And I'm like, nah. Do it full Zelda experience. You know, right now this is not feeling like a 3DS game to me. This is feeling like a PSP game for some reason. Like, this kind of shooting gallery, I'm like... Feels like I'm playing, like, a Jak and Daxter right now. Oh, fucking hell. Stop getting in my way! Just realized you're asking for Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, but Metroid? So yeah, that's another example of Nintendo doing co-op with their franchises. That one actually worked. And that was more like what you want, like full exploration, but co-op. Although that it's weird because you could just like, you can still play it single player, so you could just like go off in different areas and like, that game is cool. Like I bet you a 4-player speedrun of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is sick as hell to watch. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror stream when? I should do that. Is that playable, like, co-op online with, the Switch shit? Probably feels like PSP because most 3DS games don't have a second stick and probably don't got gyro. Well, the 3DS does have a second stick, though, on the Pro, so, like, this is using, twin stick. Can you force this game into 60 FPS at least? No. Very few 3DS games can be upped to 60 FPS because a lot of them, the game logic is tied to the frame rate. Is this the game? No, this is just a bad tutorial. Games added through NSO are online compatible. Ooh. So I could do a co-op Kirby and the Amazing Mirror online with someone. That would be pretty sick. Oh my god, there's more tutorialing. Don't do tutorials this way. This is the worst. Everybody with single stick in mind is what you mean? Yeah, I get you. But this has twin sticks, so that's what I'm using. Best Kirby game? Thank you very much, Andres. My favorite Kirby game, personally, is Triple Deluxe. I have not played Forgotten Land yet, though. That might be my favorite, because everyone says it's amazing. Oh yeah, in this game, by the way, when I was playing it before, you can dash without having to lock onto anything in this. But you can only dash sideways, you can't dash forward or back. So that means the fastest way to move is to go sideways all the time. Twilight Princess tutorial is more brutal than this. That is long, but it's got lots of good story stuff mixed in, so I don't really mind it as much. You don't want to hear anyone complain about Big the Cat when Twilight Princess exists? Why, you're talking about the fishing at the beginning of Twilight Princess? That's not that bad. You catch like 2 fish and it takes 5 seconds. Planet Robot's your favorite Kirby game? I mean, yeah, Planet Robobot is also excellent, for sure. You got stuck on the fishing because the motion control screwed you over? Literally, all you have to do is when the fish bites, just hold up. That's it. Robobot and Triple Deluxe should be revived somehow. A Switch port of those would be good. They could definitely benefit from that. This game has bad camera controls, by the way. It's got really bad acceleration on it. Game developers, like, they, like, over-try when it comes to camera stuff for, like, shooters and such. And they put, like, all these acceleration ramps and, like, all this, like, extra crap. And it's like, please do the bare minimum. That's actually preferred. I don't want a ramp. I want it to be nice, linear, one-to-one input to output. I don't want the camera automatically moving on its own for me. I don't want camera volumes to make it face this way or that. Just let me control the camera by myself, please. Just stop. Stop everything. $500 camera bobbings? I don't mind camera bob for, like, when you're walking. That's fine. Is there no sensitivity option? Oh dear, oh no. There is a sensitivity option, but I find the default sensitivity on this comfortable. It's just the ramp. Like, you see how there's like this acceleration and deceleration to the camera? It is very uncomfortable. Thoughts on Code Veronica? It's your least favorite mainline Resident Evil? Yeah, I do not like that game. Like, the game is fun, but then it has so much running back and forth. It is so awful. Keep an allied mech alive for 3 minutes during a space pirate attack. Code Veronica impresses you with its crazy visuals on Dreamcast? I mean, it's a good looking game for the time and for the system, but it just sucks. And Steve is the biggest fucking dork-ass loser of all time. And also, like, that game is the moment when Resident Evil truly turned into schlock junk. In terms of, like, you know, its tone. Because, like, the first 3 games, you know, they were primitive, but they were trying to be, like, serious horror games. They had, like, big monsters and stuff, but it wasn't, like, ridiculous. And then in fucking Code Veronica, they're doing, like, dumb Matrix flips and, like, the worst, dumbest crap ever in the story with the fucking family in that game. Steve is dorky in a way you like. Steve is the fucking worst. I mean, I could see someone liking him because he's so fucking dumb. But God, I mean, and if they remake Code Veronica, like, they gotta do something about that, because, like, oh boy, is it bad. Thoughts on Requiem now that the hype's died down? I haven't played it, so I can't really say. You know, honestly, for a tutorial, I've played worse for that little, like, mission to, like, test your abilities now. It's like there was an objective, it went on for long enough that it's like, you gotta do it. Lots of enemies to kill. And I got a high score, so I could replay this if I want. Curious if I've heard anything about this game's quality. I've heard people say it's not as bad as people make it out to be, and that it's really just, you know, the time of the announcement and everything that people were just hating on it, which, like, obviously... And I wasn't one of those people. I didn't really particularly care very much. I've heard it's fine, so... We'll see. How does it stack up to Metroid Nintendo Land? I have not played that. I don't really get the like, chibi style for it, though. Like, the DS game had just, like, normal Metroid style, and it looked fine. It's supremely boring and overly difficult if you play it alone? Well, we'll see about that. Are they in Naoto Ishima's art style for Sonic? It's great. What kind of question even is that? Who's this game even for? People that wanted a co-op shooter on the 3DS. All 6 of them. Guessing I couldn't even finish Code Veronica? No, I couldn't. It was just too much fucking wasting my time backtracking. It was awful. Thought I said I wasn't gonna play this game. Yeah, but then I decided, fuck it. Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, she just posted new Sonic art? Oh, I'll check that out later. Epic title drop. Okay, now we begin. Oh, hold on, we gotta go customize, because we got, like, Paper Mario badges in this game. Yeah, so Lone Wolf Chip doubles your damage and halves the damage coming into you to compensate for the fact that you're by yourself. And then there's this thing, which is basically just a revive. Now, here's the thing. Metroid games are for babies, so I probably don't need this. I'll put this one on. Title drop like 15 minutes in. Hey, if you played Nier Automata, now that's a title drop. That's a late title drop. Right there. Excelsion. Eliminate all the wild xenoforms within the Federation outpost. My die will be the laugh of the century. I can handle it. Bring it on. Oh, this just takes me to this menu. Okay. I like how Mario Odyssey and DK Bonanza did their title drops in the exact same way. I mean, this is a good, classy way to do a title drop. Right, I played Peak Automata? I did. I did not, however, think it was peak. I thought it was not very good. Okay, got it. Kill all the things. Oh yeah, and you get to, like, equip different weapons and shit. Oh yeah, and these are also these things. You get these AI combat drones. This is also to compensate for being solo. You can just boom, 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 and throw those on. It's like having co-op buddies, sort of. I don't need those, though. Who do you think I am? That'll be good. What's my favorite game from Valve? Team Fortress 2, no questions. Wow, was it the combat of Nier Automata? Yeah, I did not like the combat in the game, and I didn't really love the story either. I appreciate a lot about what it was doing, but I was so not invested in it at all because I didn't care for the characters, and I didn't like having to replay the game with a less fun-to-play character to get a lot of important story stuff. Yeah, I just did not really get on with it very much. You told me these missions are difficult? That's what I say. What's my favorite single-player game from Valve? Portal, I guess. If we're talking single-player as in, like, not Left 4 Dead, then yeah, it would probably be Portal. This is already throwing more enemies at me than most Prime games. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm not gonna read all of those. Anything of value in any of these? What do I think about the current Sonic manga? I haven't read it, so no thoughts. Does this have scan visor? I don't think so. You know, they got the vibes. And visually, like, for a 3DS game, This looks good. This looks like Prime. Thoughts on Sonic Adventure 2? I have videos on that, if you would like to know. I think about Helldivers 2. I like Helldivers 2. I played quite a bit of that back when it came out. And a little bit here and there since. Thoughts on the number 2? Overrated. Thus far, this has already had, like, more intricate design than Prime 4. Like, I had to go around, do a little bit of exploring, find the way to open the door forward. This is literally more than all of Prime 4. Price says he needs to split his Metroid videos and you're in for a big treat. Nah. I think I'm just gonna do them singular, giant, fuck you videos. Expecting it in summer, probably. We'll see. I want to try to get as much work done on the 2D Metroid video as I can in the next couple days, so hopefully it won't be too long. At the rate it's going, though, because I might have to go back and record a little bit extra to put in the 2D Metroid video, it might end up being like 3 hours long. I'm saying this no-name soldier is better at his job than Samus. It's not the job. It's not how well you do it. It's just that this game's design is a little more involved. The fact that I played Prime 4 before Silksong is criminal true self-hatred. Yeah, right? I was talking about that with Gesikai. They're like, what the fuck are my priorities as a gamer? Where I'm like, oh, it takes me fucking 5 years to play Doom Eternal and Metroid Dread, some of the best action games ever made. Oh, but I pick up Prime 4 right away and play that. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet. I haven't played Silksong, but I played that piece of shit. Made time for Bubsy 3D, that's true. In my tight schedule of playing video games, where I have very limited time, I set aside time for Bubsy 3D, of course. Now Toshima drew Gear 5 Luffy and it's beautiful. This is neat. I've been out of the One Piece loop, so like I've never even seen like Gear 4 in action. Like I've just seen pictures of it. Oh, hello, boss. Ice Hopper. Fire. Yeah, there we go. She twinned my sanity till I crashed. Jesus. Yeah, who's saying that I need the double damage, double or half damage to me thingy? I don't need shit. This ain't that bad at all. This is actually, honestly, a more engaging boss fight than a lot of Prime bosses. This is better than the first first boss of Prime 1. It's the first real mission? Yeah. And? You can see the video title already. What's the video title? Federation Force is better than you think? I don't know if that's true, because I don't know if many people think anything of this game. Federation Forces is fine. Jesus. Unfortunately, I don't make video titles like that. That's too much. Oh shit. This is intended more as a multiplayer experience. Expect Bullet Sponge? It's been fine so far. See, you say expect Bullet Sponge, but also remember that these games are for babies. So, it'll be fine. Keep in mind that absolutely zero things in any Metroid game ever have been hard. Metroid Prime game, I should say. You found Prime 2 hard to navigate? Well, okay, yeah, Prime 2 could be hard in that way, but I mean, like, you know, action hard, combat, stuff like that, platforming. Does this game even have platforming, or is it just this kind of stuff? Prime 2 would have been impossible without the hint system? I played it without the hint system. I did need to look up where some of the keys are at the end, because what the fuck? Boost Guardian, I did not think is that bad, honestly. It does a lot of damage, but it's not that tough. How awesome is this game so far? It's not bad for like a 3DS, like co-op shooter thing. Not bad. Why did I drop One Piece? Because I was watching the anime, and the anime sucks. Oh, there's like score milestones. Look at this. Oh, look, you get a score bonus for not using the lone wolf shit. Look at that. Oh, there's target times also. There's optional objectives. Look at all this. Replay value is what that is. Take all? Why would I not take all? The anime genuinely isn't good. No, the anime is fucking terrible. If I was gonna get back into One Piece, I'd read the manga. But it's a lot, and I don't know if I care anymore. I still have fondness for it, though. I'm gonna guess that this game reuses maps, right? Because, like, if this has a mission-based thing, it's probably going to be like we're going to come back to the map with a different objective that we have to do, right? I assume it's like that. That's probably what's up. You caught up with the manga and Oda has lost his touch? Really? Discover the source of the signal coming from within a temple on Bione? Bione? Got new chips, new mods. What do we got? Lone Wolf Supercharger. Increase power shot and charge shot damage by 20%. Well, that seems fucking good. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Reduce damage taken from all sources by 20%. Don't need that if you just never take damage. The effects of damage done to drones. Wait. Reduces the effect of damage to a drone's energy by 20%. Yeah, blah. Faster recovery from firing auxiliary ammo. Recovery from firing auxiliary ammo. Like I can shoot it faster? Here, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put on extra damage for charge shot. Hell yeah. Did I tap my Samus amiibo for the decal? I don't have a Samus amiibo. Do a dry run to see how challenging the game really is? I mean, I basically did on that last mission. I had like an extra life thing that I never used. Have I heard of One Piece? Yeah, I've heard of that. I haven't watched it, though. Thing is, I've already seen all that shit, so it's too late now. Dude, another ancient race that's basically the Chozo? I guess I'll just take a bit of each of these. Has anyone tried rice cakes? Worst mistake of your life? Wow, really? I've never had rice cakes, but how bad could they be? People like them. Okay, so I played a little bit of this one. This one's all about pushing these balls into these holes. It's like, whatchamacallit? The Sonic 06. Just like that one game. Just like that one game. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Man, this is such a fucking 3DS game. Just like the Sonic Frontiers baby sensory toy puzzles. Yeah, exactly. Hello? Enemies? Where'd you go? They left. This was my next level games right after Luigi's Mansion 2? Really? This was my next level games? I didn't know that. Enemies? Haha! Yeah, you actually have to, like, physics the ball to, like, bounce up over little ledges. Come on, get out of the corner. Why the art style is weird? Because they went for like a chibi style. Your save file on Billy Hatcher would always get erased. Damn, that sucks. I mean, maybe not hugely, because that game's not great anyway, so... I forgot I streamed Billy Hatcher a little bit. It was boring. Yeah. They made a co-op FPS and pushing balls was the best they could come up with. Well, look, they can't do morph ball stuff because you're not Samus. So this was their alternative. You know what? Rather than the Federation Force in playing these losers, this would have been a good application of the guys from Hunters. Like, what if you could pick from any of those guys and they all had unique abilities? You know? And it was a co-op game where you're all a bunch of bounty hunters doing bounty hunter shit. Though I don't know, Nintendo seems to be pretty against, like, games where you play as bad guys or morally gray characters. Like, is there any Nintendo game where you do anything even slightly, like, not good? Oh yeah, okay. We gotta get the 4 of them now. Only Wario has that kind of pass? Yeah, Wario, I guess. But, you know, he's Wario, so that kind of barely counts. I guess this is how, like, regular people that aren't Samus interact with all the morph ball shit in this universe. Why does this game look worse than Prime Hunters? It's probably just the resolution. This game doesn't upscale properly, so you just gotta play at original resolution. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, a story where you can be a villain? Okay, okay, Fire Emblem. I don't know, I just got this impression that Nintendo doesn't ever want you to be a bad guy. Only if it's, like, really cartoony and silly and not serious in any way, like Bowser or Wario, is it okay to be a bad guy. God damn it. Get up there! Bowser's always made sympathetic in the RPG, so he doesn't count. Yeah, and like Paper Mario, like Super Paper Mario, he's like, he is a bad guy, but it's like there's a greater evil, so you work together, and he's like less like evil in that, more like funny and fun and charming. Okay. Can't really gauge the timing on this. We're just gonna go. Oh. Oh, is that good, actually? Perfect. First try. After actually seeing the opening of this game, it deserves more hate? Wow. Harsh. I don't think this has been awful. Unless you just mean the really bad tutorial. But, like, it's over, and now we're playing the game, and it's not bad, I don't think. What about Ghost Trick? What about Ghost Trick? Is it more fun than being a good guy? To be a bad guy? I think so, personally. I think being bad guys is cool. Damn, that ball, like, insta-kills these fuckers. Look at that. Just touches them. Ghost Trick is by Nintendo? No, that's a Capcom game. Looks like a Ratchet spin-off. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looks like a PSP game. It looks like I'm fucking playing a Jak and Daxter game or something. You're on the good side? Villains are just more fun, man. What about the Infamous series? We can choose to be good or evil? I never really played those games very much. I played the first Infamous for like 2 hours, and then I got bored. And I played Infamous First Light or Second Son, one of those. I don't remember which is which. One of the PS4 ones. And I played that for a bit, and then also got bored. Playing as a villain means you upset people, like in GTA, you hate those assholes. Yeah, but those people aren't people. They're digital pieces of data, so it's okay to be mean to them. Speaking of Jak and Daxter, do I like those two? I like the first one. And then the rest of the games are not good. Just take that artifact. There's no telling what secrets it might hold. We're just fucking stealing cultural artifacts. Gonna put it in a museum. Having fun? I'm not having a bad time. I'm not having fun. Jak 3 bad? My main problem with Jaks 2 and 3 is them going, like, open-world GTA style means a hell of a lot of... Like, the majority of the playtime is spent driving to your next objective marker instead of actually doing anything fun. And those games are riddled with so much, like, fucking minigame crap. Okay. Can I not get up here? There we go. 2 and 3 have some stellar platforming sequences. They do. Unfortunately, that constitutes like 10% of the game. Jak 2 is a GTA game and 3 is filled with minigames. I mean, both to both. They're both GTA games and they're both filled with minigames. You like blazing around the desert in Jak 3? The empty Metroid Prime 4-esque desert? Why do I hate minigames? Because That's not what I'm here for. I didn't sign up to play really shallow, basic games. I wanted to play like a cool platformer or a shooter or whatever the game that I am playing is.
Extractor deployed.
What are my thoughts on Modern Trip? Does that exist? Trip is banished to the classic verse forever. You can recommend Infamous 2. I've heard that's the best one. Or that or the PS4 one. Second Son, I think, people like. Oh, I hit the level 2. Do I get rewards for that? Oh, I completed the bonus objective. Look, boom, three stars, 3 medals, 3 whatevers. Give me bonuses. What do I get? What do I get? Oh, that's like a level on my character thing. Does that do anything? You feel a dread is constantly interrupted by random notifications. I don't think it's that bad, but I do understand what you mean. The 3DS knows my name. It does. Recently, the original Resident Evil trilogy was put on Steam. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. Oh, paint jobs. Is there a cool black and white one? You know, interruption notification until you play Mega Man X5. Talvania. Okay. How many planets are there in this, I wonder? Stop electromagnetic interference by infiltrating and shutting down a Talvanian power station. Okay. What do I got for new mods? Oh, and I got a second mod slot. Nice. Increase how much a repair capsule heals you by 75%. Lame. 20% chance auxiliary ammo isn't consumed when fired. That's good. Faster recovery from firing auxiliary ammo. That could be good. That could up my DPS quite a bit. Repairs. Reduce damage taken. Increase how much repair. Reduce the effective damage. Okay, so purples is all like lame loser stuff. Faster recovery from firing auxiliary ammo. I feel like this will be more useful. This seems like it'd be more interesting with the boys. I mean, sort of. What? Oh, shit. With flames. Fuck it, we're going with the flames. What could be cooler than that? You love how Mega Man X is the most beloved Mega Man series, but over half of it is horrible, just like modern Sonic. Well, there's 8 main games, right? So I hear people like 1 to 4. I don't know really much about 5 to 8, other than I've heard like 7 and or 8 are bad. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna start mashing through that, because who cares? I got missiles, freeze shot, shock shot. That's good. 8 is good you hear, but you never played it? I really don't know. 7 is the trash one. 5 to 7 are garbage. Wow, this looks cool. This looks like the area in Prime 3. Modern Sonic 8. Sonic 8, you forgot that's a Pariah stream? Hey, they brought it up first, not me. It's not my fault that classic Sonic is better. I don't make the rules. Oh, these are your lore thingies. Shit, how do I get in there? Probably the other side, I guess. Oh boy. Got some shader compilation stutter. It'll smooth out as we keep going. Made you appreciate the early 3D Saturn era Sonic. He looks dope. He does. He does. This is just like the Prime 3 era. It's got the robots and everything. Aha! Better than Slime 4. Wow. I mean, do I think this is better than Prime 4? So far, probably. It's got more engaging design and gameplay. No vagina doors on this one, 0 out of 10. That's true. There are unfortunately no vagina doors in this one. You unlock more slots for mods? Yeah, I got 2 slots now. Gotta find a key. Look at this. It's kind of Metroidvania design. There's just an actual key. Ooh, do you need electric shot to open, maybe? Yeah. So it's survival horror design? Yeah, kinda. Just in a mission-based structure. Oh, oh. Okay, I see what's up. I see what's up. Survival horror 3D Metroidvania, to be honest. I mean, sort of. I would argue, like, the thing that makes it a Metroidvania is having the keys be new abilities. But in terms of, like, the progression structure and design, that is pretty much the same across, like, classic survival horror games and Metroidvanias. Is it just in one of these chests? There it is. Wow. Wow. That felt stupid. It's a missile key? I have to shoot it at the door? Okay. I haven't played the Resident Evil where Leon gets the flying power at the end. I haven't played that one, no, actually. I didn't know that happened in RE9. Spoilers. Or maybe that happened in 6. Dude, why can't I morph ball through that? Why can't Metroid crawl? Is this game anything remotely worthwhile? Thus far, I would say probably no. It's not bad. You know, if you had a 3DS and your friends had 3DSs and you wanted to play a co-op FPS together on 3DS specifically, you know, this is a game. It fulfills that criteria. Because you aren't Metroid, you're a soldier in the universe of Metroid. I know. But all the hunters in that game have morph ball equivalents. Just like a fake wall. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like more looking for secrets in this game than Prime 4. Brian's always boasting how he's late for new games. You think Federation Force might be the reason? What does that mean? Oh, look at that. Look up there. Look up there. You see that? Secret. Secret. Maybe this game's actually sick. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hell yeah. How good am I with thermodynamics? Define being good with thermodynamics. What does that mean? I'm not an engineer, if that's what you're asking. I understand what thermodynamics are. The genre of survival horror and Metroidvanias are done in because they're all adventure games, just different perspective and controls. I mean, yeah, but that would be a really broad genre that would be unhelpful if you just define them all as adventure games. Because they offer pretty different experiences. Am I thermodynamic? That's the real question. I am. Okay, that drained this room that I couldn't get to before, so now I can get to it, even though I didn't even access this room previously. Dude, this is like the final boss of Prime 2. That thing has a lot of health. Did the game get bad yet? It's pretty much the same as it was. Nothing's really changed. Oh, I destroyed 14 security bots. Was that like one of my side objectives, maybe? Oh yeah, maybe it'll take more damage from the electricity. Oh, okay, I see. I see what we're doing. Better than Crime 4. All these names. Probably, yeah, this is better than Prime 4. I feel like I'm being asked to pay more attention. In fact, I'm low on health right now. I need a healing thing. Like that one. Give me the healing thing. Oh, I have too much crap. I gotta lower my weight so I can carry that, just so I can equip it. That's kind of weird, but alright, it's fine. Yeah, it's doing decent damage, and I can shoot him out pretty fast. I was gonna do the thing again. Sucks there's no tracing puzzles. Yeah, that's definitely a problem in this game. Whoa. Again, this feels a lot more involved than, like, the first boss of Prime 1. This is actually rather elaborate for what this is. Game's not bad. Lego Batman-ass music. Yeah, the music is not good. It's not up to Prime standards, that's for sure. Looks like a pretty chill FPS. Yeah. You know, like, what I'll say, this feels more like an actual FPS than any other Prime game. Like, it feels like this, the focus is being an FPS, and so it's an FPS. This or Doom Eternal? I don't know. That's a pretty tough one. You little shits, will you get out of here? I feel like at this point, it would be better to just get more ammo refills on stuff. All I'm getting is healing, though. God, the camera controls on this are not good, though. What are y'all talking about? Cartoons? What cartoon are you talking about? My Little Pony? Oh, you're talking about Friendship is Magic? Come on. Just a few more. Damn it. My Little Pony has deeper lore than Metroid? I'm sure it does. I don't doubt that. I just need to finish you off. Die! There. Literally just need to land one more hit. You watched that and enjoyed it? I mean, I heard a lot of people enjoyed My Little Pony. It was kind of a thing. That's fine. Oh shit, is it time for a Metroid escape sequence? Are we doing it? Yeah, 40 seconds. Now the kids only care about Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Where's the iconic escape music? This is it, isn't it? Did Prime 4 have an escape sequence? It did. Not at the end. It has one when you get the grapple beam. Just kind of like in there. Pariah saying old man take. What's an old man take? Like, specifically something an old man would have? I don't know. Take that makes me look old. That's a lot of my takes. Have I heard of Star Garden? That's Chow Mix's game, right? Yeah, it looks cool. Dementia, the oldest take? Oh god. I'm low on health. They just keep spawning. Oh god. Stop dodging my shots, you fuck! Oh god. So what happens now? Do I have to do the whole mission again? Put on the Lone Wolf chip? I think it might be time to put on the Lone Wolf chip. The first moment that shows this is a multiplayer game? Yeah, definitely. Hey, I was doing pretty good there for a bit. I was holding my own. Damn, now I have to redo all that fucking crap. That's fine. Put the chip on the back. But what else did I get? Oh, you get like duplicates of things. Oh god, is this gonna turn into like, you can combine stuff to do things? Like, is that what this is gonna turn into eventually? How's the game so far? This is okay. Could I make a video talking about Mario characters in depth the same way I did Sonic? No. They're Mario characters. There's not a whole lot to get into. It does look more fun than Prime 4, if barely. Alright, but now we've been through this mission, so I know where to go and what to do. We're gonna blaze through this. That's why, that's part of the reason I'm not too worked up about, like, the Mario Galaxy movie, because everyone's like, oh my god, it's terrible, it's so shallow. I'm like, have you ever played a Mario game? Mario is not even a character. He's video game, man. Wow, this stuff's dying a lot faster now. Fuck's sake. You played the Mario RPGs? Yeah, but this is Miyamoto overseeing Mario. The Mario RPGs are not real Mario. They're off on the sideline in their little corner where they don't touch the rest of the series. We're just listing off nationalities. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in chat, but y'all have fun with that. Shut up, Rye, even if it's true. I know we all want, like, the RPGs, like Paper Mario and Mario & Luigi, to be, like, more integrated into what the series is, but that's not how it works. The head of Illumination wanted to do Galaxy Nest, so we know who's to blame. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing Galaxy Nest next. What's wrong with that? Ugh! I wonder, the fact that you can shoot this key makes me wonder, could you, like, pass it around between your co-op buddies? That'd be kind of cool. The Zelda movie's gonna suck. I don't think it'll suck. I think it'll be something. You disagree if there was any time to make Mario character, it's the movie? I mean, not really, because that's not how Hollywood works. Hollywood loves non-characters, because then they don't have to do any work. Makes it nice and easy to make their formulaic films. See, there's a misunderstanding about what a Hollywood movie is, I think, that leads to a lot of this. Like, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is not like the SpongeBob movie. Because the SpongeBob movie was made by Nickelodeon by the people that made the SpongeBob show. So it was them just making a movie they wanted to make with the IP they created. This is a Hollywood film made by Hollywood film producers that are only interested in money. So they're just gonna make a generic formulaic thing that uses the IP. That's all you're gonna get. Wings of Light. See, that is funny, but it has created this trend of like, X game if it was a modern game. Explain the new SpongeBob movies? Well, I don't fucking know what the fuck those are, because I ain't never seen any of them. Yeah, this feels better. Pacing-wise, right? Maybe not, though. Now it's dying, like, super fast. Why is the part with all the space pirates harder than the boss? They just did fucking 60% to that motherfucker. That doesn't make Hollywood movies good. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying if you're expecting Mario movies, the time to make Mario into a real character, no, it's not. That's not how Hollywood operates. Are there any good video game movies? Well, at least in TV shows, there's like The Last of Us. That was good. And people like the Fallout show, right? How bad is this game? It's not bad. People like Arcane Season 1. Yeah, people like that. For some reason. The discourse around the Mario movie is obnoxious as hell. Yeah, I don't know. Also heard about Twilight Princess decomp? Yeah. I'm aware. Coolio. Very coolio. Oh, Jesus. Have I seen the anime Erased? Yeah. That was good until it wasn't good anymore. Anyone who's seen Erased knows what I'm talking about. Alright. Now I got this. Erased was some dog shit. I think that's being harsh. It was good. Until it wasn't. Basically, it was good until he goes back to the present. That's when it all fell apart. Can you get a wellness check? He's playing Federation Force. I'm fine. I was curious. I've never played this game before. Why is there, like, no cover? Give me something to work with here, maneuverability-wise. And stop dodging my shots, you fucks! Is that it? Is that it? I feel like I almost had that last time. Right? Like, I probably died to, like, the last one.
Extractor deployed.
From this game, you'd probably play it. You like how it has the vibe of boomer shooters? I wouldn't really say it has a vibe of a boomer shooter. Like I was saying, it feels like a PSP Ratchet and Clank game, or Jak and Daxter, or whatever. Thank you, Triplek. It's been a while since I've seen your face. Have I ever seen your face? Well, thank you either way. Oh, Triple C. Oh, I see what you mean. Just seeing you around. Yeah, it's been a while. What's up? Seems kind of wrong to do these missions alone. You think you're better than all the other soldiers. Oh shit, Samus is coming. Are we gonna hang out with Samus? Wait, so Samus is here? There's a real Metroid game going on during the events of this game that we're not allowed to play. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we have new missions on all the planets. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, we'll go back to Ice Planet. Lure and trap ice titans roaming near a Federation research station. I mean, I don't remember every username that appears in stream. I don't. I'm sorry. I gotta work on that. Increase damage of missiles by 20%. 20%. Oh, increase personal weight capacity. I think I would rather that, actually. I do have a lot of people stop by these streams. I do. It's hard to keep up. I apologize. Your main account got banned on this stream? What? It did? Who did that? Sorry, I'll look into that, Triple C. I didn't know that happened. What? Cage these things. This seems like a bad idea. I could have forgotten about Eugene Bro. I could have. I'm sorry. Beam that slows a target's movement with prolonged contact. Deploy a model of a space pirate's most hated foe. Oh shit. Gina, bro, you day ones, you'd never forget you. Oh, were you guys there for the first ever stream? I'll be honest, I don't know who was there for the first stream. I'd have to go back and like, because, you know, you were all just names to me at the time. I didn't know any of you. I had no regulars at that time. I'd have to go back and be like, who was there for the first ever stream? Damn, we got a lot of people that were there for the first stream. Oh, look, we got platforming. There's like Metroid platforming in this. Look, looky. Sort of. Been a fan for a while. You might have been on the first stream. Well, the first stream was that horror Pac-Man game. Okay, so I need to corral these things into the cages. This feels like big co-op, and I don't have any big co-op right now. So I'm just gonna have to do it. Oh, maybe this is where the decoy can come in. Go into there. Attack Samus. Not... Okay, well, I didn't mean you. This is making the space pirates seem really stupid. There we go. Yeah, you get in there. Come on. Get in there. Is it just gonna get, like, crushed now? That didn't work. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. This is what Prime 4 does to motherfuckers? I was just curious to try this game. Oh god, I'm about to die. Those things do a lot of damage. Is there still a PLM emote? Yep, that's still there. This is quite a mission. Kinda neat. We hated this game because it wasn't Prime 4. Now we like it for that exact same reason. Okay, wait. I have an idea. I can use the slow beam. I got this. Check it. Come on, fucker. Come on. No. I said get in here. No, you don't. Get back here. Wait, now I'm stuck inside with it. Now you stay in there, because you got the slow beam on you. There we go. One down. Prime Federation Force was always good, coming soon. I'll probably mention this in the Prime video, but I'm not going to give it a full treatment, I don't think, because I'm definitely not playing this entire game. No way, no how. You're pretty new, but not consistent because there's like no notification when a stream's gonna happen. Yeah, sorry. I just turn it on when I feel like it. That's how I roll. I know I probably should get a stream schedule, but I don't wanna, and I'd probably just end up having to cancel all the time. Is there any more, like, decoy things or something. How am I supposed to draw these things into the cages? Scared of the Pikmin VOD now. What's wrong with the Pikmin VOD? There's a thing over there. How do I get to that? I can't reach that from here. Unless I can activate it from this thing? Oh, that's just info. Worthless info. It's all just healing shit. Aha! There we go. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll just try to do it good old-fashioned style. Am I interested in Pragmata? Yeah, I think that game looks very cool. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad.
Target captured.
Will I be playing it this decade? Pragmata? Realistically? Probably no. No, I definitely will. Because it does look very cool, and I want to pick it up. There's not that much time in this decade. That's a fair question. You know what? That's actually true. Fair enough. No, I'll probably pick it up, like, this year when it goes on sale or something. The only stream we know the date of is FNAF 4, which will be the very last day of this month. Oh, you see that? That was cool. That's not true. It won't be the last day of the month. It could be like the second to last day. Are there two of these fuckers? Can I get a twofer? Will I get a bonus if I capture two in one cage? Just like that. Easy as pie.
Target captured.
Well, this was a okay mission. Kind of boring, a little bit. Oh, I'm actually at the extraction point.
Extractor deployed.
I want to play Pragmata so I could take care of my virtual daughter and ignore my real daughter. Oh, look at that. There was an objective to capture 5 or more. Nice. Shocking YouTuber says Federation Force is the best Prime game. I did not say that, and I am not saying that. Am I getting tired? I'm just tired today. I didn't sleep that great. Lame score, tell you what. Yeah, whatever. Darn, I'm not getting good scores in Metroid Prime Federation Force. Can someone look up how many missions are in this game? I'm curious, like, how far are we? Are we like a third way through the game, or are we like a 10th? Increased damage of proximity bomb. I haven't even encountered that. Increase the lifetime of a shield generator. Also haven't encountered that. Arcing slow beam. Recoil reduction. Fast recovery from... Okay, whatever. 400 or something? That can't be real. There can't be 400 missions. I refuse to believe that. Thank you, Cancer. You did things. Well, we've all done things. Shield generator, deployable, field that protects max from damage. Meh. Yeah, we land. What's my objective? Retrieve the data codex. Okay, so probably just like get to the end of the level. Whoops, didn't mean to fire that. Are Bakugan named after the zodiac signs like Beyblades are? That's a sentence. What? Who now? Okay, I have a question that any of my 2000s allies may or may not be able to answer for me. What the fuck is the deal with Beyblade exactly? Are they just spinning tops that you just release and they're designed to hit each other? Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Spinning top with monsters? Like, I mean like the real Beyblades. Like the products you could buy. Because I never had a Beyblade. And I never really understood what it is. It's just spinning tops, right? This is like a normal thing you do with tops. How's the game? Is it what I've been expecting? It's pretty much what I was expecting, I guess. Oh, you know there's gonna be some turret gameplay. The Beyblade players are there for moral support. They throw shit and hope they win. Yeah, like, how do you even make an anime out of that? Because I guess because in the anime, they fucking, like, summon monsters or whatever with the Beyblades, right? Because, like, real Beyblade is random, essentially, who wins, isn't it? Because it's just spinning tops. Thank you, Cancer. You can't say what Beyblades are for without getting in trouble. But also you did things. Yeah, you said that earlier. What do you mean you did things with Beyblade? Can't believe I'm playing this? Well, believe it. This is my ninja way. Yeah, one of my best friends, like, loves Naruto. He's not an anime guy. He's watched very few anime. But one of the animes he has watched and loves is Naruto. And I'm like, dude, what even? And he's gotten his wife, who's never been into anime of any kind at all. He got her into Naruto. And I'm like, dude. This game has 22 missions. Okay. Relationship goals. And she, like, loves it. She's super into it. And I want to ask her, like, as a non-anime fan, as, like, an outsider, like, what do you get out of Naruto, please? Because amongst anime fans, Naruto is known to be shit. The only people that like Naruto are Naruto fans, which I know sounds weird, like no shit. But you know what I mean. You like Naruto, you don't like Boruto? Yeah, same with my friend. Is the classic elitist in the hobby versus normal-ass person? I'm genuinely curious to hear what she thinks of it. It's like a scientific experiment. Someone with no exposure to anime. Only Boruto fans like Boruto? It's true. This is a funny phrase that I just accidentally invented, but you can apply this to fucking anything terrible. Only Sonic fans like Sonic games. Which, that's not even a joke, that's just true. You liked Naruto, then you discovered JoJo. There you go. Wow, these enemies are annoying to fight. Sonic fans don't like Sonic games? I guess that's true. Are these things just gonna keep spawning forever? I can't leave. I have to kill them all. What if I try freezing your ass? There we go. You could say that Sonic fans only like Sonic games. That's also true. Why do some people dislike Naruto? You know very little about it. I mean, in my experience of watching Naruto was back in Toonami, before I got into anime for realsies. And even then, I thought it was boring. Here's the thing about Naruto, is that, like, it's an action shonen fighting series with barely any action shonen fighting. Most of it is people talking. People will fight for 2 minutes and then spend the next 15 minutes having a conversation before they throw out 2 more attacks. Maybe that's just the anime. Dude, it went through his legs. Gotta be kidding me. What is this Rayman-ass boss, by the way? This fucking Temple of Rock and Lava, motherfucker. Also, this ice beam seems like crazy. You see how long this stuns for? And then I can just do it again. Do you see this shit? Read the manga. Yeah, I mean, of course the manga's gonna be better. But I don't know, man. It all just seems so lame. Anything else to break? Everyone watch Kamen Rider? I've never watched Kamen Rider, but I know of it. There we go. You know, I'm wondering if this game is better than Prime 4. Is it? I don't know. It's still kind of not super exciting. If I ever want to get into Tokusatsu, that's the shit. Yeah, I hear. But honestly, I don't really want to get into Tokusatsu. Not that I actively don't want to, but it just doesn't really interest me. Is there any Western thing that I'm into? Yeah, plenty of stuff. Like, I don't know, fucking, it's a billion things. Star Wars, I mean, lots of movies. Most of the movies I've seen are Western. I recently watched, A Fistful of Dollars. That's an Italian film, and it was very good. What are some really good American anime? I mean, anime by definition is made by Japanese people. If you just mean like good animated Western shows that are like a little bit more mature, I guess, even though that's kind of not fair, but whatever. You know, obviously Avatar: Last Airbender, Boondocks, someone mentioned. Yeah, that's good. Teen Titans. Fistful of Dollars, one of many Italian films based on a Japanese story. That is true. I forgot a lot of those spaghetti westerns are adaptations of samurai films. So many people asked me to do a face reveal. A couple of times. Not like super frequently. You got hand reveal? That's true. You got face reveal. If you weren't there, you'll never know. There was an accidental face reveal. That did happen. Don't do a face reveal. You want to think of me as a mask? I don't have any plans to do one.
Extractor deployed.
Starfire was so beautiful in the 80s with her huge hair that became the fire trail. Have they not brought that back in newer versions? Am I hiding my name? No. As you say, yeah, there's, I've put my name on the channel. That's fine. If I like anime, does that make me a Reddit moderator type by default, or Reddit moderators chuds that happen to like anime? I don't know what being a Reddit moderator type is. Why are there so many local co-op games on 3DS that are a pain to play nowadays? Well, this had online co-op, which I'm sure was great. The hell am I doing? I'm playing Federation Force. And you know what? It's not great. It's kind of boring. I wanted to try it because I've never played it before. And stop wasting my time. We'll do one more mission. This will be the end of it. This game's not boring, it's contemplative. So you're telling me that I'm not bored right now. The feeling I'm having of boredom, it's not real. What is this? The Sonic Unleashed stream? I didn't pay attention to any of that. Samus is here, I think, though. I'm just gonna go with a lot of missiles. Fuck it. I've never been more elated to play Federation Force. Federation Force is a 100 hours, 7 out of 10 slop. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. If they rejiggered all of this into more of a traditional Metroid, I don't know if it would become good then. This is some fucking Attack of the Clones shit right now. Oh, look at these 4 pulleys for you and your buddies. I don't have any buddies, though. Have I shared the update with Vincent and Catherine on your island? Oh, no, I didn't. You have to send me the pictures so I can put them on the stream. Yeah, on our Tomodachi Life game, Vincent got together with Catherine, and they had a kid. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't know you did this in this game. What the hell? Can I go through the force field with... Nope. What the fuck? I'm a little dude. This feels really weird for some reason. Oh my god, I can do the dashes while I'm in this form. Can I shoot? No. Why do I want to do this? That's fucking weird. How do I take down the force field? Hello? You made Sonic characters in Tomodachi Life Alpha, and you're gonna do Spy Family? We have Catherine characters in there. We have the Get to Work guy we added recently. We have Mario, Link, Pauline. Am I stupid here? What's happening? How do I... What am I missing here? I wasn't paying any attention. Did we add Adam Malkovich? We actually joked about adding Adam Malkovich. Maybe probably got stuck in this baby game. Probably definitely got stuck in this baby game. I don't know what the fuck to do. Hello? Because I can't go through the barrier. And I can't destroy the barrier. As far as I can tell. And I can't go into little guy mode and go through the barrier. Who's the bald person emote? That's the guy from Get to Work. Alright, new plan. You have to go to work in an hour. Please send help. What do you want me to do? Is this better than Prime 4? I think no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this is not better than Prime 4. Okay, let me pay attention to the transmission this time. Oh, I need to find an opening. It's not like a continuous solid barrier. That was not clear, but I guess I should have read the briefing and paid attention, so that's really on me. I understand. Do reserve tanks in Metroid count as limited lives? I mean, the reserve tank is basically just extra health. Do fairies in Zelda count? Not really. Fairies are just like one of the many ways in which Zelda prevents itself from having any degree of challenge. How are the space pirates this sophisticated that they can regularly give the Federation this much trouble? Yeah, that doesn't look like that's actually a gap. That just looks like an effect, but okay. Yeah, I think the idea is it's supposed to be like, not just like random pirates. I think it's supposed to be like, you know, a conglomerate of pirates that have come together and formed like, you know, like in history that there were like pirate fleets that were like larger and more powerful than like even country governments at times. I think it's supposed to be that kind of thing. They just never say that. Isn't the story that Samus went missing? No, Samus is helping us out. Ow. Well, that did a shit ton of damage. Oh, but we heal. Well, this is different. This is our version of the Morph Ball. Just getting out of your mech and just being some little dude running around. Oh no. Oh no. I got found. Wait. I'm just realizing with the proportions of these guys, like... Because those are like normal space pirates, right? Like those are the dudes you'd be killing in like Prime 1 or whatever. So if I'm like this tiny compared to them, then like... How short are these dudes? They hired Mario. I'm like smaller than Mario. I'm like an ant. Big inclusivity initiative at the Galactic Federation. Apparently. Metroid Short Kings. Is there any reason to go there? Thank you, Chris. Why am I playing this game on low resolution? Because it does not work at high resolution. Only some things will be upscaled, but when you're looking through the visor in first person, there's some sort of effect on the game, I think, that is rendered at the original resolution no matter what. So unless there is a way to scale that or turn that off, then there's nothing you can do. It's like the opposite of Gears of War, large men with tiny heads game. Right? Did you miss any important plot details? Not really. Honestly, this is the most exciting mission so far, just because it's something so weird and different. This especially feels like a fucking... Go up! Wait, really? Wait. Wait. I have to do the whole thing over again? Because of that? This is how your story ends. I gotta do all that shit again. Didn't realize it was Dark Souls pits. Fucking Christ. I didn't get to the bonfire. Why can't this game run with frame generated 240 FPS with 8K ray traced visuals? I know, right? Metroid Master. This isn't Metroid. This is bargain bin 3D platforming. You don't think anyone wants to see this guy in 8K and his giant head? There's literally no Metroid in sight. I assume there's Metroids at some point in this game, right? You got the ice weapons. It's not even good cheap platforming. I mean, it's fine, but Jesus, why does making a single mistake make you have to do the whole fucking thing over again? I think that's a little harsh, guys. I gotta wait for a gap like that. Is there anything over here? No, that was a waste of time. Ah! Made it. Yeah, this feels like I'm playing as Clank now. We entered one of those terrible Gadgetbot sections. Or you're playing as Daxter. Why is all those fucking games the same thing? Where you're a fucking, like, edgy 2000s cartoon protagonist with a little guy on your back, and sometimes you play as the little guy. Even Sly, he wasn't on your back, but you would control the other characters. Bentley's basically the Daxter of that game. They were copying Rare? Oh, yeah, they definitely were in the case of Jak and Daxter. That's literally a Banjo-Kazooie game. Do you even play as Daxter in only Jak 1? I don't actually think so. I think you don't play as Daxter in Jak 1, only in 2 and 3. Because those games are all about fucking minigame crap. Oh god, they saw me. They said, how did you see me? How did you see me? I'm so tiny. Also, these guys have like no attention span. Can I just sneak through the middle here? There's no guy here. Oh, hello. Look at that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh wait, it's disabled. Fuck! Oh, I see. I'll just go this way. It's easier. This is the kind of game your mom gets for you as a kid, a surprise. You're expecting something good like Mario Zelda, and it's this, and you try not to be disappointed. That is super accurate. For me, though, like, we ran into that pretty early when I was getting games, and so it turned into, like, don't surprise me with a game that you decided to get me, ever. If you're gonna get me a game, let me come to the game store with you, and I'll pick it out. If I'm gonna play trash, it's gonna be trash that I selected for myself. Imagining young, grumpy Pariah is funny. So do I have to escape now? That's how I choose the Tasmanian Tiger. Damn right it is. That was a good pick. The shader compilation. We're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, okay. Now all this stuff has been deactivated and we make our way out. You tricked your dad into getting you Prince of Persia Warrior then. Alongside Ratchet 3, you were too young for it? Ah, whatever. I was playing Mortal Kombat when I was like 8 with my dad. I don't think any of that matters at all. That's how I lost my joy in whimsy so young. That's fine. Playing Mortal Kombat with Dad is the norm? I would think so. Besides, why would you even want to play Prince of Persia: The Warrior Within? Maybe hot take, I don't know. The Prince of Persia games are not good. Not even Sands of Time? No. I mean, those games have, like, really rudimentary combat that's not very interesting, and pretend platforming that does everything for you. I played Prince of Persia Sands of Time for, like, 2 hours, and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. Your kids is perfectly good for you. I mean, I was like, I don't know, 14 when I played Prince of Persia, and I still thought it was bad. That's a teenager that's different. Isn't that game rated T? Man, for something that should be exciting, this is rather boring. More kids should play Doom in the Dark Ages and Eternal. Thank you, Cancer. Beating women in fighting games always set your mom off. It was gonna happen eventually, Mom. Game or not. Jesus. Hot take, Prince of Persia, the movie, is not that bad. The Jake Gyllenhaal one, I saw that. I thought it was okay. I was also like, I don't know, 15 when that came out, something. Aha. Get wrecked, fucker. Has Jake Gyllenhaal ever been in a good movie? He was in a movie called Enemy, which is good. Very weird and interesting.
Extractor deployed.
It was decent blockbuster fodder. Yeah, I mean, that was the time of that, right? It was too ahead of its time. Who's my favorite action movie actor and why is it Jason Statham? I like Jason Statham. I also liked Liam Neeson back in the day. He was in a lot of cool movies. Less so these days. Yeah, probably one of those two. Prior opinions on the early 2000s? I don't know, I was like 7. Did I see Naked Gun with Liam Neeson? No, I'm not really a fan of the Naked Gun movies. Did the Zoomeroids and iPad babies in chat even relate to movie and game rentals? Probably not. Am I old enough to remember 9/11? I was in, like, kindergarten when that happened. Or I was in, like, first grade, I think. All I really remember is they took us out of school early that day, and something bad was happening, and that was it. I didn't actually learn what was going on until much later. Okay, I think that's about as much as I could take of this game. This game... You know what? You know what? It's not better than Prime 4. I'm gonna say it. This game is boring. Oh yeah, and Gesekai's birthday is 9/11. So that's a thing. Is it better than Hunters? Very hard to say. You can feel the tears running down Pariah's cheeks. It's just boring. It's just a boring game. Now play Pragmata. I'll get to it eventually. I don't play good games when they're new. I have to wait at least 5 years before I get to them. You warn the Federation Force is only good in multiplayer, solo is just a snooze fest? Yeah, maybe it's better co-op, maybe. I would be surprised because the gameplay is still not that interesting, but, you know, anything's more fun with friends. Is this officially the worst Metroid out there then? No. This is still not the worst, I don't think. Actually, you know what? I think I would rather play Other M than this. I think I would. For me, the lowest Metroids are like 2, Other M, Prime 4, Hunters, and this. Other M is good then? No. I mean, we're waiting around in the dumps with all of these games. What about pinball? Pinball is actually good. As far as video game pinball, it's the best one I've played. Can't wait for Federation Force 2 next year. Now, Federation Force 2, where you play as all the Prime 4 characters, that's where it's at, right? 2 has no business hanging around with that crowd. Look, 2 is like a much better game in terms of a lot of the other things, in terms of what it did for Metroid and the story and all that. But, like, the game is really boring and very shallow and not that interesting and way less replayable than other Metroids. It's so sluggish and slow-paced and not fun. Oh, Ring Copper, you are actually exactly late, because we're done. I can't take it anymore. No more Federation Force. How's the Metro video coming along? It's coming along. I'm working on it. It's gonna be like 3 hours long probably at this point. I'll try to get it down, but we'll see. Retro should be banned from the Metroid series. Retro didn't make this game. This was by Next Level Games. Woof. Hunters gave us Silex, so it's safe. That is not a positive. At this point, that's a negative. Retro should be relegated to DKC from now on. I'm sure they could do lots of games well. I'm sure they could do Prime well. They just have to decide to do that. Hunter's PvP is peak. For a DS game, I'm sure. But nowadays, you just play Quake or something, you know? Is it better than 4? No. I do think Prime 4 is better than this. It is actually more fun. You could play Quake back when Hunters was new. Well, not everyone had a gaming PC. If you only had a DS, your only option was Prime Hunters for multiplayer shooter action. Surprised I like Other M more than this? I mean, this is just so mundane. I mean, so is Other M. But I finished that one. I saw it through to the end. Didn't look miserable? It's not miserable, I guess. It's just so uninteresting. Now play DK so I can clean my taste of video games. I've already streamed all the Donkey Kong Country games and done a video on them. What more do you want? Play Windswept, it's like DK. I know. Again, the 5 years rule. I'll get to Windswept. Are all Metroid handhelds games bad? No, of course not. You got Fusion, Zero Mission, Samus Returns, Dread is technically a handheld game. Absolutely not. Month of Star Fox finally. We'll see. Maybe I'm on a Yoshi kick right now, since I did Island recently. Play Cousin the Wild Mask? I streamed that too. This game is for 3DS. What did I expect from it? There are plenty of good 3DS games. That doesn't mean shit. A Link Between Worlds is for 3DS. What do you expect? Woolly World is peak Yoshi? Yeah. That game looks really cute and charming. Pragmata 5 years, Federation Force immediately. Federation Force came out in like 2014 or something. What are you talking about? Banjo-Kazooie PC port, please. Oh yeah, there's that. There's that. Star Fox stream next? I mean, most likely the next stream probably will be FNAF 4. Because I gotta get that done, so I think I'm gonna get that done. But I say the Metroidvania maps for Cloud Built are better than the Prime series. All but Prime 1. Yes. Prime 1 is really good. Did Prime prefer the more classic obstacle course style levels in Yoshi's Island? Yes, he did. What do I think of the bosses? They're actually not bad in Yoshi's Island. They're pretty good. Came out a year before Metroid fans got their hopes of a Prime 4's announcement. And then what a disappointment that was. Prime series has been rather dire. Because Prime 3, then giant wait, this game, which got all the hate for it, and then it's not that great. But then Prime 4, and then an even longer wait, and then it's Prime 4. It's good to be a 2D Metroid fan, because there's a long wait, but then you get the best game ever, so... Is it over Psylux heads? Is that a thing? Do those exist? Remember I said I didn't like Yoshi's Island? I went back to it and played it again recently. And when you're not trying to get all the collectibles, it's fun. You recently speedran Dread and had a blast? Yeah, that game's so fucking good. I got Yoshi pilled? I wouldn't say that. I played Yoshi's Island 1 and had a good time with it. Have I heard of Kagurabachi? It's recently had its anime announced. I don't know what Kagurabachi is, no. Why would I ever try to get all the collectibles in the first run, though? Well, I didn't. I beat the game and then went back and tried to get collectibles. And also, I mean, that's what the game wants you to do. Get all the collectibles. What ended up happening when I went back and tried to do it is I had to play the same fucking level like 12 times to find them all, and it sucked. Am I trying to rebrand myself as a Nintendo YouTuber? I mean, sort of, but not, like, explicitly. I'm just covering a lot of Nintendo stuff because I like Nintendo games a lot, and there's things happening. I'm interested in, like, revisiting some series. Like Metroid, I just wanted to play all the Metroid games. And Yoshi's Island, I just felt like trying to play that again. And there is the new Yoshi game. Will I cover it? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. But I also do non-Nintendo stuff, indie games that no one cares about. And I was talking about I want to do beat-em-ups in the near future and other things. I'm thinking of maybe doing like an indie 3D platformers of 2026 video. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still here rambling. I should probably get going. The stream is over. We've just been sitting at this screen for a while. Depends on what Pride feels that day. He spins a little roulette wheel about what game to stream or review. Pretty much. Pretty much. Am I going to stream or review Splatoon Raiders when it comes out? I'm probably not going to stream it because I'm probably going to be playing it together with Gesekai, but I'm almost certainly going to do a video on it. Probably played Fight and Rage? No, but it's on the list. So I will play it. Do 3D beat 'em ups games video. That might happen. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. This game sucks. Metroid Prime sucks. You got the original trilogy, which is good but has a lot of problems, and then everything else is bad. 2D Metroid forever. Give me Metroid 6. Bye.